what's up? It's Zero back again with another Black Ops commentary. It's probably going to be my last one for a while because I just picked up Killzone 3 today and I'm going to be playing the hell out of that. So I decided I was going to try something new. I was remembering back in the day when Black Ops first came out, I was getting these huge games with just a lot of kills, and not many deaths, and just racking up the points, and I couldn't figure out why those weren't coming anymore. And I thought maybe it's because everybody else was getting better and I was just kind of plateaued and was never going to get any better. And I got to thinking a little bit more and I thought, well, maybe I should try out Ghost just to see if it makes that big of a difference, because I remember using it when the game first came out before I prestiged the first time, and everybody started saying it was overpowered. I hear all these other commentators all the time, wah, 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 Ghost, Ghost, always crying about it. And I decided to see if it really did make that much of a difference. I don't really die to Ghost that much. I mean, I die to people rushing with Flak Jacket and AK-74U, and Lightweight is my pet peeve perk. But I thought I'd throw it on and see what happened, and as you can see, it ended up being easy mode. I never realized how big of a difference it made. So I saw that my team there was pushing too far up and went to C, and I knew the spawns would flip, and I just get to stand here and take them out as they come, and there's just no competition to it. I never realized how big of a difference one perk can make. Needless to say, I don't think I'm going to be using this perk all that much just because of just how obviously newbie it is. I've never seen anything so overpowered as this. When the game first came out and I was using the perk, I mean 10, 20 KD games were nothing, and then once I moved on and started exploring and using other perks, and the stigma got attached with using Ghost and I stopped using it, I somehow missed the correlation and never saw that Ghost was what was helping me all that much. I still usually pull 1 to 2 KD, and lovely napalm there, nowhere near me, but somehow kills me. I mean, there's not even any on the screen, but somehow it got me. And I thought I put it on B, but they took B. But anyway, I was talking about how Ghost affected my KD, and apparently that was the cause of my huge KD games at the beginning of the game, and why the game seemed so easy at first. I totally should have just opened up with the gun there and shot him, and they ended up capturing it. Now I don't have any teammates here right beside me to capture it, and I know that they're going to be coming for it, so I figure it's safer just to hang back and wait till I get some reinforcements rather than just give them an easy kill while I'm trying to cap it. Part of playing defensively is just knowing when to go for things. You don't want to rush out there and try to grab all the glory going for an objective only to fail. Sometimes it's better to hang back and defend while other people are taking it. Most of the time when people jump on a flag, somebody just runs up and throws a grenade at them. You kind of need people defending the people on the flag at the same time. That's a big part of my play style. I play very defensively. So I think I'm going to submit this video to Hupit Community. So I guess I probably ought to go back and tell a little about myself for those that haven't been following my videos, which honestly, there's really not that many people following my videos. I have a really small channel at this point. But, well, I'm an older gamer. I started in 1987 with my NES, back when it came out. That's Super Mario Brothers, I think, like most people did. I got the Super Mario's Duck Hunt World Class Track Meet combo cartridge with my Nintendo, with the little zapper and the pad that you ended up pounding your fists on to run faster on World Class Track Meet. Just for the most part, that pad sucked ass. But ever since then, I've been hooked on games. I really only took a few years off when I first got out into the working world. And then my cousin's husbands, who I got into gaming back with the original GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64, they brought Call of Duty 4 to a family function, and I got hooked on it ever since then. And as soon as I flew back home, I went out and bought myself a copy and started playing online with them. That was on Xbox, and eventually I found I liked PlayStation controller better, and I wish I'd bought Black Ops on Xbox because the connections is still just shitty on it, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not one of these people that has a preference one way or another toward Xbox or PlayStation or even Wii. I have all three consoles. I like all three consoles, and usually whatever one I think is the best on the particular day is because it has the game that I want to play on that particular day. or I have the game for that one that I want to play on that day. They all have their strong points and their weak points, and if you watch my channel, you'll see me post games from everything. And that's really kind of what my channel's about. I post games that I enjoy, and really I only make videos for my own enjoyment. I figure if I don't enjoy it, then nobody's really going to enjoy watching it. Not doing it to really make money or anything, I just do it because I like recording some of these games. At the end of a game, there's a lot of times I'm like, wow, I wish I could go back and watch that, and now that I'm recording it, now I can. If I can put it out there on the internet and other people can watch it and learn a few little tips and tricks, then, you know, that's a good thing. So far, my most popular videos that I made was a walkthrough for Limbo with all the achievement eggs. I had a little bit of trouble with that when I was going through it, and I remember looking online trying to find some walkthroughs, and I didn't really find anything all that great a quality or anything that was really what I was looking for without watching about 20 minutes, so I decided I'd do my own walkthrough, and that's ended up being by far my most viewed videos. And hopefully I'll be making a few videos on other small games like that. I'm also playing GoldenEye for Wii, and I'll probably be posting quite a few gameplays of that. It's kind of a different game. You can't even really have good games on that till you get leveled up, because when you're low level you don't get anything good, and you can't even really compete. I'll probably be playing quite a bit of Killzone 3 as well. I've put a few videos out that I played in the beta, and those seem to go over pretty well, so I think I'll end up doing more of those. I don't know if I'm going to do the whole Warzone videos or not. I had one out that did really well, but it's a pain commentating a half-hour-long video, and the guerrilla warfare I'm just not that big of a fan of, but maybe I'll get a few good games of that and post some of those up. And then, of course, there's always good old Call of Duty. I'm sure the sequels will be coming out next year, just like always, and I'm sure I'll be playing some more Black Ops, so there's always that I'll be posting up as well. Mainly, I'm just going for variety, and one of these days I'm going to start doing kind of more, I guess, diary-type commentaries, just talking about my life and things that have happened, maybe giving out some life advice. I've had my share of misadventures and done a lot of stupid stuff through my days, so there's a lot of lessons that can be learned, and yeah, a lot of advice I can give of don't make this mistake because I've already gone down that road. And most of the time they've ended up being comical most of the time, but some of them very narrowly avoided tragedy. And one of these days, when I finally get some more spare time, I'm going to get back out into the field and start playing paintball some more. So there's probably going to be paintball videos all over my channel, because that's actually my #1 hobby. I enjoy that even more than video games, but I just haven't had the time and the funds to do that for quite a while. But things are looking up, so I should be able to do some of that this spring, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. And it's kind of ironic that I don't have time to play paintball, because one of my side jobs is owning a paintball company. So I own an online paintball company, yet I don't have time to play paintball myself. It kind of defeats the purpose, because the whole point of starting the company was basically just to make it cheaper for me to play, and now it takes up enough time that I don't really have time to play at all. That's kind of one of the things that I am thinking about doing, the video commentaries, and not really wanting to turn that into a job and try to monetize that. Seems to be that whenever you start making money off something you love, you end up in a situation where you can't even really do it as much anymore, or just don't end up enjoying it as much as before, and I don't want that to happen to video games. It is my one outlet that I have left. I guess that could be my life tip #1. Don't turn something that you enjoy doing into something that you do as a job, because as soon as it becomes work, it stops being enjoyable. So, if you're into watching defensive gameplay, or, I don't know, maybe it even borders on camping at times, but I call it defensive gameplay. Hell with anybody that argues with that. And I rush every once in a while, you know, come on over to my channel and check it out. I'll be playing a whole lot of different games and a lot of different first-person shooters, so if you're thinking about buying something and want to kind of see what it's like before you buy, then there's a good chance I might be playing it, because I'm one of those people that likes to get on the new games and get in there ahead of everyone else and figure out all the little tips and tricks, and hopefully I'll be able to continue that. Looks like I'm going to have plenty of time to be playing video games here for the next couple months, so if if you're interested in Killzone 3, definitely come on over, because that's what I'm going to be playing a lot of here for the next little bit. And if you wondered if Ghost is overpowered, just look at my score. I'm normally about a 2 KD player, and you can see what it did.